Good morning, traders. This is Zack Chaoui. I'm the former trader and analyst at SKILLSART Group. We are covering today the London session, right? And just before we continue with our video, just make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also check out our Instagram for the chance to win a brand new iPhone this week. That's right, you heard it right, a brand new iPhone. This is Monday 27th and we're heading up, like I mentioned, London session, and it's actually started at 11, probably 11:05, like that. So we're noticing there's a big move in the market, but before we get into that, I wanted just to clarify one thing, as this is our first live trading session that we are actually doing it on YouTube, and it's going to be more constantly on YouTube every week. The actual reason is that we want to make sure that you don't want to be just, purchasing our courses, but also practicing with us and see how the live trading sessions, how it actually performs, and, opening trade, learning on how to analyze the market properly, from basically price actions. Price action is basically how you identify where you're going to enter the trade, this is very important, which we're going to cover all of it in a bit. And yes, guys, like I said, make sure to comment as this live comment. We're gonna read your comment, and I'm gonna try to answer everybody in this session. So let's get first and talk about the technical analysis and what is that supposed to mean, because probably there's professionals here which they know already what I'm talking about, but now I'm trying to simplify it, make sure that everything is that simple. The technical analysis is basically, as we can see here, this is the British pound Japanese yen, which is one of my favorite pair that I'm specialized in. Basically, I only trade British pound Japanese yen. And so in order for you to identify whether the market is going up or down, you need these technical analysis. There's a lot of technicals that you can learn. For example, support and resistance. There is the trend lines, which we're going to cover all of them in a bit. So now, as we can see, the British pound Japanese yen, there is a big move happening right now. It's a lot of volatility in this market. We're going to go step by step analyzing the market together, and I hope you guys can learn something from this, and you can just take it one step out ahead. If you don't understand anything, please do not hesitate to just comment, and we will try to answer all your comments during these live trading sessions. Right. So first thing first, when you want to try to analyze any market, right? And especially if you are trading just technical analysis. Me, I'm a day trader. So basically I trade only price actions. Price actions means like I don't need no indicators. I don't need no some script that the people use some script sometimes, but I only analyze the market by myself. And I basically, I analyze the market by myself, right? And I just basically determine where there are the support and resistance lines and all this kind of stuff, and then I make my confirmations. And basically this is how we do it on a daily basis. So, but the first thing first, when you want to trade, is that always go to the biggest time frame in the market. You don't want to go back. You don't want to start you don't want to start looking at the pair, which is, let's say, for example, today we're looking at British pound Japanese yen. You don't want to start looking at it from 5-minute or 1-minute pair. Even if you're a scalper, there's types of traders. There is like a scalper. Scalper is basically who trade on the smallest time frame. For example, like 1-minute time frame, 5-minute time frame, up to, let's say, 15 minutes. 15 minutes is actually more of a mix, a scalper, day trader, but yeah, most scalpers they trade mostly these kind of time frames. They trade there from let's say 15 up to 1 hour time frame, And there is the swing traders, which is from 4 hours up to monthly and go on. So now, in order for me to identify whether this market is going up or down, right, I need to go all the way to the bigger picture, which is the monthly time frame. Why? Because the monthly time frame, imagine this, each of these candles, right, each of these candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, each of these is 1 month. And when you go down from monthly to weekly and you go to daily and 4 hours and 1 hour and so on, it's basically just like you go and zoom in inside the chart, if that makes sense. And so now, for example, when I'm seeing the British pound, Japanese yen on the monthly time frame, I can see that there is a bullish confirmation from the monthly, that the market is actually continuing. Bullish is basically a word that we say when the market is going up, it's bullish, and when the market is going down, we call it bearish. So now we're looking at the bullish candle, right, which is the green, and it's indicating, even though it's remained 3 days for the candle to close, but in my perspective, I can see that it's continuing this way and it's going to continue bullish, right? Now we go down to the daily and see what's going to happen in order for us to finally get to know whether, you know, to open a trade today or it's not tradable, something like that. But we just take it one step out ahead, and then, yeah, hopefully you guys can learn something from the time frames. And if you guys want to know more about it, we have videos by the Leo. He's our chief strategist, and he's basically doing some videos, and he even mentioned a course about the time frames. So you guys make sure to check that out in order for you to understand more about the field, or go to skillsart.com and you guys can have access to all our courses and indicators that will help you basically succeed in the market. Right, now on the daily, that's interesting, because when we seen on the monthly, there was only one candle which is green. This is the last candle which is bullish. And now if we move to the daily, right, we can see that there is, the market is stuck at this point, which is, we call it a resistant. Yeah, here. Let me just change the color real quick to be more visible. Yeah, I think that's all right. Yeah, that's better. That's way better. Right. So now we can see that the market is consolidating and is just trying to see where he's heading next on the daily, because on the daily time frame, monthly, the biggest time frame, usual, any support or resistance level, that's, we call it a major support or resistance level, you know, because they are way more respected. There is two types. There is the minor support and resistance, and there is the major support and resistance. And for you to open a trade, of course, if you are a day trader, me personally, I would never consider. I will analyze the market just for me to know where is he heading, where is he going. Probably it's just sticking in the same place, right? But I just to basically draw the market, and it's like, let me make it simple. What support and resistance does? It's just basically, imagine this: you go inside a dark room and where you can't see no light, no nothing. And so when you have a torch in your hand, and then suddenly you're gonna open the light, boom, everything is gonna be appearing. You can't see now on the dark, and that's exactly what support and resistance does. You know, if we can look at here, let's delete this level. If we can see now, you can barely identify where the market is heading. You can't tell nothing, unless if you're gonna be drawing the support and resistance, then you're gonna know where the market is heading, even if it's staying in the same place, it's moving sideways, and so on. So now we found out that there is a big major resistance level, which is gonna on 16873. And if we go, because in my assumptions, I can tell that the market is continuing up. It's gonna cross this level, probably, it depends, like probably like it's a week, 2 weeks, who knows. But is pushing up because we confirmed it from the monthly. It's gonna be closing as a bullish candle, which is one usually close as a bullish candle, like I showed you guys here on the monthly. When you see something like that, that means that a continuation. That means that the market is gonna continue moving up, this is like very important. You gotta understand, you gotta be able to understand the candles and each of these candles, what it does and what it means. It's basically studying a new language, right? You can never, master Chinese unless if you're gonna study the language and yeah, put your head to it. It takes a lot of discipline and consistency. And so now if we go back to the 4-hour time frame, right, we can see that this resistant level that we drawn is very respected in the market. But now you guys asking me, okay, but now Zach, how and where do we trade? Where do we place the trade? Right. Now I keep going down because now like that I'm analyzing the market and basically I'm drawing my points where I'm heading next. Yeah, we started from the bigger time frame and then we move to the daily 4-hour and now we go to the 1-hour, right? Now on the 1-hour it starts getting interesting because from here we're no longer going to be drawing or looking for the major support or resistance level, right? Like this one, this is a major. We're no longer going to be doing that. Now we move to the 1-hour and we're going to go back to, we're going to go furthermore to 30 minutes, 15 minutes and 5 minutes and so on. But now I'm going to be focusing on the minor. Why? Because the minor is where actually we put the price action and we start trading based on that. Right, each one has his own strategy, but in these live trading sessions that I'm gonna be doing on a weekly basis, you're gonna learn more about our strategy and how we trade professionally, and most importantly, I want you guys to understand and keep mastering these candles. Right, keep looking at the candles. It takes time for you it takes time a bit for you to master it, but trust me, it's just a matter of consistency. You gotta be constantly doing that, like on not a daily basis, but at least like every time, whenever you wanna just go to that pair that you like to trade in and just keep looking at the chart, see how it's moving and see how it's going on. So now we're looking at the minor support and resistance line, and we can see here that there is a big. If we can see here, yeah, here there is a minor support, right? And here there is a resistance that now actually became a support. Why? Because it goes crossed, right? So this is how it goes. Now this is a resistance, right? Before it was a resistance, but as soon as the market crossed that level, it's no longer going to be a resistance. It's going to be a support level, right? So let me just expand this a little bit more. Yeah. Now what we created on the 1-hour, yeah, this is a minor support and resistance. We can also put, for example, minors, but we're going to get to them in the lowest time frame. But now what we basically drawn is, like I said, when you're in a dark room and you can't see anything, right? And unless you turn on the lights, or you basically just hold a torch or something like a fire in your hand or something, and boom, now you start seeing everything. You start now noticing where you're walking, where you're stamping on. So you gotta be. Now we created, like when we did that, when we drew that, we found out there is a channel, right? This channel. What it means is basically when the market keep bouncing. For me, I call it the untradable area, right? So let me see the brush, right? This untradable area. Why? If you want to trade on 1-hour, you can never trade in this area unless if the market is gonna pop out, whether from the resistance like we can see here, right? Now you can open a trade safely, but wait always for the confirmation. Wait for the market to bounce back here. When he's gonna test the resistance, now we know that it's gonna continue up. And also, there is the support, and same thing goes back here. If wait for the candle to close. If the candle closed, 1 hour candle closed below this level, which means that it's going to continue down. And this is how it is. You got to be patient. You got to never trade after the setup. Always wait for the setup to come to you, which means that you don't want to be running after money, right? Because in the end of the day, we want to focus on the quality trades, right? We want to focus on the quality trades. When you start thinking like that, but you see what I'm thinking? You see, like the psychology part is that once you finally know that what you want is big and you want to have a career, for example, as a trader or something, then you gotta start being disciplined, right? You gotta start thinking outside the box. Never run after money. Never do that. Let the setup come to you, right? You're gonna draw your setup. You're gonna draw your support and resistance level. For example, there is some traders, they use indicators and stuff like that. Everyone has his own confirmations, but most importantly, never run after the setup. You make sure that you write that down because it's very important note, by the way. Now we're gonna continue to now we created the channel on the 1 hour. Let's go to 30 minutes. Let's see what's gonna happen. Right. As you can see here on the 30 minute, the support and resistance level that we drawn, they're actually respected. You see here, the market was coming from above, right? And it crossed the support. This was a support before, right? So anything that is below is a support, anything is above is a resistance. So now the moment the market is going to cross the support, it's no longer going to be called a support. It's going to be called a resistance. And so now what we've seen, that the market reached all the way to this level and it bounced it back. So which means now we confirmed that this support, it became a strong resistance, right? And it continued. It pushed the market all the way down, right? We found a new support here and it kept pushing, right? It kept pushing here, boom, all the way up here to the resistant level, right? And so on. Basically, we found out that there is a channel where the market is consolidating. The market is ranging himself to basically make up his own mind, if I'm making it clear, make up his own mind whether he's gonna go up or he's gonna go down, right? What I mean about up or down, I mean these levels, where you can see here, yeah, whether it's gonna continue this way, up, or it's gonna go bearish, which is down here, right? And so now let's go to the 15 minute, this is my favorite time frame because I execute trades actually on the 15-minute time frame. And so now for us to confirm where we're heading always is right and we are on the safe side, is that also we draw another support and resistance line, right? So you can see here, right? We can see that there is this level. This level was coming down from all the way resistant, and then boom, he found a minor support here, right? Now we're in the 15 minute. We don't want to draw this on the 1 hour. No, we wait. Each time frame we analyze it differently, right? Until we come up with a final resolution that we know now the market is heading up or is heading down, right? Now what we can see here, it's actually, there is a very minor support here. Yeah, that is. It's actually a minor support, and here is a resistance. But yes, now this is the setup where it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna get more and more interesting in this part. Now we reach to the point where you'd be like, hey, Zach, I want to open a trade, but now all I'm seeing is just line as support and resistance and stuff. But the support and resistance are the main levels which all the professional traders around the world, they trade that. And this wasn't like just from this was like from decades. You know, people actually use this level for them to identify whether the market is gonna go up or down, reversal, ranging, and all that. Right. So now we build this new support, right? And then we go, this is the from 1 hour, right? Now the market, what's interesting is, which just happened 7 a.m. this morning, right? It happened 7 a.m. this morning. Sorry, no, the timing is different here in no, it should be, let me change that. It should be Dubai time. Oops, let's change that, because timings is very important while trading. You don't want to miss anything. You want to be always on time. You want to make sure to maintain your own strategy, know exactly when to enter, when to get out. So yeah, let's check again. Yes, so this candle, it crossed this resistant line at 11:15 11:15 a.m. Dubai time, right? But what happened is, for me, I will start considering to be trading on this level, but what I'll be considering is wait for the confirmation. Means, you tell me you're confused. Probably you're confused about this part, which I'm gonna try to make it as simple as possible. Once the market, you're in the same channel, right? This is the channel, right? And this is the also another minor, as you can see, is respected all the way here, all the way here, all the way here, right? This is all minor support, which now we are in this channel. And once the market breaks that channel, now that's now we start looking for a buy. Why a buy? Because now he's heading up. So of course we want to ride with the flow. We want to go with that big wave. You know, I know you don't want to waste time, but you don't want to do it after this candle close. No, you want to wait. Have patience. You know, trading is not a you know, a game of I don't know. Just call it whatever game it is. You know, it's not like a PlayStation or something that it's a no. It's a game of patience. It's a game of discipline. You want to make sure to wait always for the candles, verify, make verifications, verify, wait for the setup, never run after the setup, never, never, never. And now what we can do is, you see this level, right? There was a green candle, and then the second candle, right? The second candle, a strong bearish candle. And then it kept going up. Basically, it's fighting this resistance. Now it became a support. But for me, if you ask me, you tell me, hey Zach, but where do I start trading? Because it might gonna reverse this price. It might gonna reverse back and go back to this channel. And it might gonna continue all the way down. Who knows? This is the market. It's unpredictable. But with the right techniques, you can always put yourself in the safe side, that's the most important part that we are looking for, is that we want to make sure to always to be on the safe side. Now, this is very interesting because it has to do with the entry. Now we're talking about the last level that I'm going to show you. It's called confirmation, where you confirm that now after this, if you cross back that line, which is here, I found that there is a resistance, small minor resistance in between this channel that got broken, the resistant, and now he found a minor resistant, and then he kept pushing. As you can see here, if we go to the 5-minute time frame, you guys can see the fight, right? Now there is a big fight happening, right, between the British pound and the Japanese yen in this level, in this area. But this area, why is it so important? Because if the market, let's say, if the market is gonna break that level, to break that level down, me personally, I would not consider to trade. Because why? Me, I'm looking for a buy. I'm not looking for sales. It's a bullish trend. A bullish trend, again, it's going up, which means that it's going up. You would never, you don't want to be, trading when the market, you don't want to be buying, I mean, when the market is going up. Never do that. This is the worst mistake. And the same thing goes for sale. You don't want to sell when the market is actually going up, you know. And yeah, it is what it is. You gotta be careful. You gotta confirm before you make a mistake. So now at this point, what are we doing? We draw we're on a 5-minute now. We drawn that now the support. How you identify the support? This is a very important question. You should guys ask me, but I'm asking you. I'm asking in your behalf, probably. Yeah. But now, how did I see it? Let me just remove this so we can do it again. right? How did I know that there is a resistance here, that there's like a small zone, right? That we call it the confirmation zone, a small zone after the breakout that it's might gonna push the market down and it's might gonna be pulling the market all the way up, right? But here, you see these wicks, you know, they say wicks never lie. It's true, wicks never lie. Always when you see these wicks, just imagine it like that. Just something is pushing from up, right? It's pushing the candle from up. It's like a pressure, right? It's pushing it down. And so when it closed like that, which means that now there is a big pressure, that they found a pressure, I mean, like there's a resistance, right? That pressure, it was going down to it. And now it pushed the market to go all the way, all the way to this level where he broke. So now, at this point, we don't want to trade. I would be considering, yes, to trade starting from here. Look at this. Let's say me personally, I'm okay. I'm more than satisfied with just 15 pips. 15 pips is like a point, right? It's like how much point is considered not as money, but how much money you're making on that specific zone, but in points, right? This is how it is in trading. We don't talk money, you know. We don't say I'm jumping with the, you know, like a $1,000 or $10,000. Nah. So let me just make it clear for you guys. As you can see, yes, probably that's fine. So now here's where my entry would be, right? 15 pips, right? 15.2 pips, which is fine. I would like to wait for the candle, right? These candles, right? If it's gonna continue, it breaks this level, boom, which at level 6552, right? I'll be waiting for that reason. For now, like, I'm just gonna keep waiting. That's it. You don't want to do anything else. You're just gonna keep waiting and wait for the setup to come to me. And this is what we're gonna be doing now. But again, like I said, here I would never consider trading here. This is why, because again, like I was saying, the market is on a bullish, so you don't want to trade sell. Yeah, you don't want to sell on a bullish market, right? So yeah, avoid this kind of trade. Don't make these mistakes. If you want to be a profitable trader, you gotta be having discipline in everything. It's a game of psychology anyways, right? It's a game of psychology. If you don't control yourself, if you don't control your emotions and your brain and your ego and all these kind of stuff, I mean, trading is not for you. Trading is not for you. You gotta learn. It takes time. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But that's why we're here, SKILLSART. We're here so we can teach you guys with all these experience that we have, many years of experience and dedication and hard work. We're giving it to you guys as a simple techniques that you can learn. You know, I believe whoever is watching this live trading session probably is lucky, because we all remember ourselves when we started this. It wasn't like that. We learned on our own. You know, we had to hustle and grind and practice, and we blow too many accounts for us to become profitable, to become on the professional side, where now we are showing you guys, sharing with you our knowledge. So take it very serious, right? This is not a gambling, right? I hear a lot of people, they say this is gambling. You know, trading is not a gambling. Trading is based, like we did now since the beginning. It's based on a technical analysis, based on the economy, and each trader has his own strategy. There is some traders, they trade only economy, right? For me personally, I look at the economy here in the chart because I understand the language. I know what's gonna happen. I know what's going down just from the chart. I read the chart properly. You know, I mastered the game, and that's what made me a profitable trader. And again, talking about psychology, I believe even if you know all the techniques, you know all these technical analysis and all this kind of stuff, I mean, trust me, if your psychology is not ready yet, I mean, you're gonna keep on losing. You're gonna keep on blowing up accounts. Psychology is like, we call it just give it like a percentage of probably like an 85 to 89%. It's all psychology game. You have to master the game, bro. Like you have to do this. It's that. It's not easy, and it's easy in the same time. So you don't want to be that person who gives excuses, right? If you want this so bad, you gotta hustle for it, right? You gotta give it time, be consistent on it. You know, it's a future. It's a future for you. So if you want to take it as a future, right, then you know what to do. For now, we're looking here, right? The market is trying his best, right? He's trying his best to push the market to cross this support now, which was resistant before, trying to bring the market down. But let's see what's gonna happen. For now, in this level here, we don't know anything. We can't, and I cannot tell you he's going up and down. Nobody knows, right? The only thing that you do know is wait for the candle to close above this level, right? Above this level or below this level. Because if it closes below this level, right, you don't want to trade again. You don't want to trade on the downtrend. You don't want to sell on a buy on an uptrend. Yeah. So I mean, it's a game of patience, right? So you gotta be patient, and we're just waiting now. We're talking about psychology, but at the same time, we're looking at the charts, and that way this called a healthy trading. You know, that's how professional traders are. This is like it's not hectic anymore, right? Because it's patience. I put my setup, right? Look how beautiful. I put my setup. Right, I know now where the market is heading. Right now, we're following it step by step. Where we find out that it's overall market from the monthly, daily, it's bullish, right? But at this point, when it comes to the confirmation, right, which where you're gonna draw when the candle crawls and stuff like that, when the confirmation happens, you would never be in that position where you say, you know what, I want to know if the market is going to continue down or up, because that's a big mistake, my friend. You want to wait until the market is going to cross each of these levels right here, you know, and close, like wait for the candle to close, boom. And then we will consider trading, right? And then like my level here is 15 pips. It's way more better. Boom. It's going to open. And if it crosses this one, it's going to continue up. And we will see it right now. We're looking at actually 9 minutes for the candle to close, right? So yeah, all we gotta do is just wait. It's worth it. Trust me, guys. It's really worth it. Like, you can wait for any. You don't have patience to wait for anything, but for when it comes to trading, like, it's a big responsibility, right? You don't want to be on that position where you're going to be making like thousands and hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars, and you want it just like that, man. Like, you have to be very disciplined about many things. Start with your character, you know. Start with your character. Like, trading now, to be honest, why like I'm looking at it right now, like I look at it as a cold. Just imagine this, like somebody, you know, he did you bad, for example, a friend, whatever, and he did you really bad. So when you see him next, you see that face, that type of kind of vibes that you give him, like it's cold vibes, right? That you just don't want to look at him. It's the same thing how you should deal with the market. You know, you want to deal with the market this way. You want to make sure that you leave your emotions outside this desktop when you come to trade. You really need to do that. Like, there is no way you're gonna come with the whatever, you're moody, you're angry, you know, you're kind of tired probably. No, tired, go rest. After that, you trade, right? You're hungry, go eat. You're sad, stop trading, right? But you're drunk, don't trade, especially when you're drunk, mate. Stay away from that. Like, never trade while you're under, you know, an effect of any type of drugs, alcohol, whatever it is. Never, right? Stay healthy for you to make a healthy future, right? A healthy trading, profitable strategies and stuff like that. You're gonna grow even bigger, right? But it's a lot of consistency and hard work, right? So yeah, for now we're just waiting. Yeah, we're just looking at it and see what's gonna happen. You see the market, see this candle, it went all the way down, right? And it was bearish. And then the market just stopped pushing it, which is the support. He's doing his job. The support here, he's doing his job. He's basically pushing the market, trying to push the market up, and this resistance trying to put the market down, right? And so that's why they said in this kind of situation, you want to stay out of it. The amateurs, right? They will be considering to open a trade here. They're not gonna wait, and that's a big mistake, because now he's struggling. Now he's like mentally dead because of, you know, seeing the market not playing games, like going up and down. Because why? This is the place where the confirmation goes. So you don't want to, again, you don't want to mess with that. Yeah, you don't want to mess with that, mate. See here, trying. It's probably like, it's gonna take like probably like an hour, probably. You never know. The market is unpredictable. But be that type of person with trading, be that type of person who doesn't care, right? I don't care. All I care about is that now, if the markets come to my setup, then we talk. Then I will open a trade. I will consider everything. But for now, it's not my part. It's not my spot. It's not. I'm just gonna stay away from it. And of course, one more thing I forgot to mention is that if you think that probably you don't want to, I don't want to say you're lazy, right? We don't like lazy people in SKILLSART, right? We want people that they would love to learn, and they always like to, you know, they always like to go bigger and bigger and bigger. And so if the people willing, for example, they don't have times and stuff like that, we have a copy trading. If you go at skillsart.com, a copy trading system that basically we trade for you while you go to sleep. So you don't need to be worrying about trading. You don't need to be that. And for the people that they are interested in both, for example, let's say we trade for you guys, and you can have access to the indicators, right? We have our own indicators, built up indicators by our programmers here. And this basically will help you succeed in the market. Will give you, see this strategy? This is like a manual strategy, right? Me personally, I trade with it, but each one has a different strategy. There is some people, like I said, they build professional software programs and softwares and systems like what we have in inside our website at skillsart.com. You can also go to skillsart.io, where you're gonna find all the information there as well, including the subscription base, the courses, and not only that, you're gonna have also, like I said, more indicator systems, Telegram groups, VIP, everything. And SKILLSART always got you covered. We are a big community. We're always a family. What I mean about that whoever join us, you're always going to be on the progress. You're always going to be learning something, you know, because our traders here, they're always there for our community. And so we're going to be there for you as well, and so on and so on and so on. Our target is we want to make sure that everybody deserves that next level lifestyle, right? That we're living here in Dubai right now with these amazing people that they came from all around the world to share this together, right? But hard work will pay off. That's it, right? So again, just make sure to check it out, right? You're gonna like what you guys see there. Also, if you guys are interested in cryptocurrencies and coins, investing, for such an investment, there is a SKILLSART coin, which is this our gold-backed coin, right? If you go into SKILLSART coin, you're gonna have more information there in the site where you can see. Now we have a special offer, right? This is a very special offer just for the pre-launch, right? It's $1. Imagine this, a coin. Like imagine a coin, like we're talking about like a Bitcoin. So this one is a SKILLSART coin. It's a different, backed up by gold, actual gold. Each coin, it's worth $1. I mean, grab your chances. Here you go. You can, if $1 per one coin, and the value of it, just because of the pre-launch, the value is gonna go up to like $65,000, up to 75 and more and more and more. So this is the chances where we're opening for investors to invest in the market, in the coin. But yeah, if you want to find more information, we're gonna get more information about the SKILLSART coin. Please go to skillscoin.com. Yeah, skillscoin.com, and you're gonna find more information. Also, you can get in touch with us on Instagram, SKILLSART official. I'm gonna be mention it in description, right? So you guys can go inside the description and you guys can see our pages and stuff like that. And we're always here for you guys, of course. So you make sure that if you guys need anything, we'll be always around to assist you, to support you with all the process, from the sign up, from the informations provided, every single detail. And so, yeah, do not hesitate. You shouldn't be. Shouldn't be hesitating anyways to make millions, right? Yeah, this is a very delicate situation here. I can only imagine that the people, that the amateurs, that the one they already entered the trade here, and now like they are in a mess. Like you have no idea the stress, the amount of stress. Imagine he's thinking now the market's gonna continue up and it's probably like it's gonna go down, or you never know. But it's just that's when you know that you're doing wrong, you know, and you gotta fix certain things whether in your trading system, or technical analysis in general, or your psychology, right? You don't want to risk. You don't want to risk opening a trade in a delicate situation where it's, you know, and you smell like it's kind of fishy, you know. You want to wait, my friend. Wait for the candle to close, catch with the support and the levels, like exactly how we were drawing them. We take it step by step, one step out ahead. You know, we started from the monthly. We started from the monthly here, right? And we've seen that there is a big bullish candle, and it's remained only 3 days. Imagine the whole month it's been going on bullish, which is good. That's it, and that's confirmation that the market is gonna continue going up. And I'm gonna show you guys on the next days where we left off to see and to confirm that the market went up actually. But again, this is just a talking out of my assumptions based on technical analysis, right? Each one is up to him. There's some people they might gonna disagree. Of course, this is trading. Everyone has his own strategy, right? But for me trading now, that's a price action. This is what I'm looking at, because the market, look, the market is so simple, right? The more you make it simple, the more simple you make, the more everything will be clarified. The more money you're gonna make, the more the whole flow will be so much easier. It took us literally like what, 20 minutes, 15 minutes to analyze the whole market, as to put the technical analysis and everything, and even waiting for us to open a trade. That's part of the technical analysis. That's part of also the psychology. You want to wait, right? You don't want to just keep running after the trend. Oh no, what's gonna happen here? Oh no, it's just a bullish candle. Yeah, it's gonna go up. No, wait, let it confirm first. You can see here 4 hours, right? 1 hour, you see there is a bearish candle. It's gonna be a reversal right now. Yeah, there's 27 minutes for this candle to close. If it closed like that bearish, that's probably, unless if it come all this way here, but probably it's going, we will be considering bearish, yes. But at this point, for now, we're just waiting and seeing what's gonna happen. We're gonna be uploading this video on YouTube, so you guys can always, go back and see the advices, the stuff that I was giving you. And it's like basically really important, because this is how we're gonna be doing our live trading session from now on, right? Just because this is the first live trading session, I was explaining more in depth, right? But I want you guys to catch up with me. If you guys want to grow, this is your chance. We can grow together, right? I'm here to help. I'm here to provide for you everything that you guys need. But you gotta be disciplined, and you gotta always learn. Take a note, whatever. Everyone has his own way, but like take a note. Take stuff that you found interesting. Okay, this is how you analyze. Okay, this is how you should be. Okay, right? And so, like this, by doing that, by being constantly doing that, I mean, this is how you grow bigger and you become a more profitable trader. Yeah, it's worth it. It is worth it. Yeah, I'm seeing that it's gonna take time though. Yeah, it's probably gonna take. You never know. Unless if there isn't much volume today, but because it's the G7 meeting that is happening. This is basically all the financial ministers, the central bankers, all they meet, like all the top big countries around the world, the most powerful, right? That they're the one who's basically making decisions about the whole economy and the tradings, and going up and down with all these plans. So when this meeting happen, right, it happens once in the blue moon, like not all the time, not every day or every week, but once it happens, it basically make the market less liquid, and there's not much volume, to trade. Yeah, so usually at this time with the London session, if it wasn't for that, if you can go here, Forex Factory, it's this website is very interesting. I use it myself. It's a calendar where you can check all the news and the update, whatever you want to check. For example, the currency. Always make sure to go to filter before you do that. Before you go to filter and select these two, because these are not important and there isn't much effect. Probably there's not much, not even less, nothing. See, call it nothing. No effect. This yellow and the gray one. So apply filters. Now you see only the most important one. This orange, which means it's a medium effect on the market. But the red one, like here, for example, this is going to be on Tuesday, tomorrow. CB, consumer confidence. These basically, once you see the red news, know that it's going to be a huge effect, where the market is going to go up like that quick, or is it going to go down quick, or something like that. But just expect something to happen very fast, right? But as you guys can see here, right, this is happening. The G7 meetings, all the currencies. All the currencies are basically now the same way. The market is less liquid. I think probably we should call it out for today, because for that, it's gonna be. You see that? Yeah. See that? That's why it's always good to wait for the candle to close, right? And wait for confirmations. Always be that person who's conscious, and you don't want to jump. You don't want to jump in a place where, you know, there is sharks. They will eat you. That will eat you alive, my friend. So, see that? Again, the candle still didn't close. It might gonna go up again, right? But this is what I mean by confirmation, right? You confirm that the market's actually gonna like 100%, not 100%, but call it like a 95% confirmation that the market is gonna at least reach up to your target, right? For me, I told you 15 pips. This is like, if the market cross here, it's gonna be like 100% guaranteed that the market is gonna reach there, right? This is not from my head. This is not just no. This based on the technical analysis that we just did right now, right? You start understanding the market a lot more. You start understanding the language of the chart, this one, right? You need to understand that there's, for example, this one called doji. This is a hammer. You know, these are candles where it's a language, right? It's when you see this, for example, this means like it's a reversal candle, right? There's a market is gonna be going down. Same thing here, so you gotta understand. And now what confused me is that wick, and then when I waited for after that wick, when I waited for this candle and see what happened, is that it went all the way bearish, red. And that's, like you can see here, these candles, right? When they show on the market, usually it's like a reversal. Doesn't mean it's gonna go all the way down. It can be just up here and come down. It might be here, but it's just a reversal. And it did it. Look. The market is actually going down. Yeah. But now there is like another minor, there's another minor resistance here. Let's see if it's gonna cross that or it's gonna fight it back. Me, I always trade, trade against the Japanese yen. I'm always with the British pound. The British pound is the green, right? For the people newbies that don't know anything about the market, the trading, probably they are lost now. You will get it just slowly, right? Step by step, and we'll get there. For the British pound, the British pound is the green candles, right? And anything that is red candles, like you can see these, they call them candles. Why they call them candles? The candlesticks. They call them candlesticks. Candlesticks, these Japanese candlesticks. It shows the good thing about these candles. It shows like the push. It indicates where it's heading. It communicates with you, right? That's why it's the best language ever. You can ever use for trading, because it communicates with you, right? Communicate with you. So that's important. For you as a trader, you would want that. You would know at least what you're doing. You talk with this language for a bit. You say, hey, where we heading next, for example. You start, okay, so now we're heading that. So it's give you like it's basically talking to you silently. It's showing you stuff. Some like these, for example. You see, it went all the way down here and then it pushed back up, right? Again, it happened like a small reversal. It could reverse and go all the way to our target, right? So we want to wait. That's why it's very important to wait in these kind of places, right? You don't want to trade here. Let me put it for you in red so you guys can see it for the whole time. Here. Okay. Right. See this here, and tradable. Make it big so you guys can see it. Yeah, red, danger. It's not allowed, illegal. Do you know what illegal? It's illegal to trade here. You no ever trading confirmations. Never, my friend. Never. As you guys can see, today it's been like 1 hour by now, and by far we did really good. We didn't trade today, yeah. There isn't much volume in the market today, but we analyzed the market, we understood, we kind of rescued ourselves, we confirmed certain things, we understood. Now we kind of put light on the market before it was dark, right? Imagine like this. Imagine this, from this, you know, whatever we built and we drawn to this empty. See how it looks? Makes no sense, right? But once you put the light on it, like I said, everything will shine. Everything would be clear as water, right? And yeah, this is what it is. And I believe this candle, it's gonna, for it to make its way up, I believe now as soon as it's crossed, there's 1 minute. If it's gonna cross down and it continues like that, probably we're gonna call it out for today. But if he's gonna continue up, that's gonna be interesting. Probably it's gonna take like a couple of 4 or 5 hours to reach there, but yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. I have 1 minute, exactly 1 minute. Interesting. Very interesting. So remove these. That was just to show you guys about the zones where it's illegal to trade. I call it illegal because it is illegal. You know, anything has to do with money, bro. When it comes to your money, it's illegal. So you want to do it right, or don't do it at all. But don't come here and just keep risking. You know, keep playing with the money. That's wrong. A lot of people nowadays, they just be like, oh yeah, I want to trade crypto. I want to trade that. I want to trade that. It doesn't work this way. You gotta learn. You gotta master the field, right? And then, if you want to trade it on your own, that's up to you. But at least you know, that's very important. You see now it's closed the candle, and we're looking at, yeah, I think probably it's gonna continue a little bit more down and it's gonna reverse up, or probably it's going to be more of interesting. We gotta see what's gonna happen, but make sure to draw the same analysis in your computer, right? Check it out, and yeah, just confirm. Once you put that, you guys gonna be sharing with us, right, on Telegram. Join our Telegram. You can go share with us on Twitter, for example, Instagram. Share with us screenshots and what happened, right? We really want to know how you guys are doing and trading. So that'll be great. I'll be personally checking these stuff on a daily basis if I have to. So please do not hesitate to send us some screenshots, some videos of your trading, your video talking about trading. What have you learned from our trading, live trading sessions and stuff like that? If you are missing a subject, for example, something that you probably didn't understand, or like my language, of course, I'm talking to all type of levels. If you want like a newbie, I mean, we can always try. We can always try for you to understand some aspect about trading, and that's why we're here. Okay, I think we're gonna call it out for today. I'll tell you guys, have a good day and keep watching the trade. I'll be taking a look at it, and I'll see you guys in the next live trading session. Peace out.